Hey, day 62. Hey, what are you doing today? Once again, wanted to make the video today before it got too late, but don't really have a whole lot of thought into today's video. However, I noticed today that I want something more. I want more activity. A lot of the activity that I'm doing is becoming a little bit mechanical, and I need to keep looking for new outlets. I need to keep it fresh. I need new information. I'm struggling a little bit to find that information, and it was funny because right when I thought that, something that I happened to be listening to said something along the lines of ask the subconscious before you go to bed to solve a problem. So I'm going to do that tonight, and I actually put it on my list of things to do for the day. So now, before I go to sleep, I'll try to make it a habit of running through the day and assessing everything and evaluating all the different situations that I had. Look at kind of another thing that and I've been slipping a little bit on that, but I need to concentrate on how I acted, how I reacted, what the situation was, what I gained from it. But that's one of the things that I need to start doing more at the end of the evening, as I lay in bed, just kind of run the whole day through my head and just look at all those elements. And then the second thing now is to ask my subconscious for something. In this case, I need the issue to be solved, as far as where can I find new information, where can I find new inspiration, what's the next step, what's the next thing I need to do to keep myself active and by actively entertained by the journey. And once again, it's nice to have all these components that if I slip up here or there, the components bring me right back in. So it's nice that it's this thing has developed into that level. As I said, I went through a day and a half of really poor eating, knocked my diet off, and if I didn't have everything tied together into this one goal, this one large journey as I'm looking at it, I think those are the kind of things that in the past have knocked me off a diet or knocked me off a health regimen or a training or anything like that. As soon as I were to falter and feel that sense of failure, that was a point where it was it made it very easy just to kind of fall back into that lifestyle. So it's nice that all these elements, when I go through a situation like that, kind of bring me out of that. Now it's Monday and I'm right back into the diet. I had a good run yesterday. Actively trying to find information, actively trying to exercise my brain, and want to continue to keep it expanding. It's peculiar that it's day 62, which would be roughly 2 months, almost. If you count 2 31-day months, another 10 more months of this. Where will I be? I feel like every day I'm learning something. Every day I'm growing. That's one of the things I also added to my to-do list for the day, is to learn something. And it doesn't have to be along the lines of this specific endeavor. It's just something, anything. It could be anything. For example, today I kind of researched some Hindu gods, just because I know nothing about it. It's something that's kind of piqued my interest. Taoism's kind of piqued my interest, and I might research that tomorrow. But it doesn't even have to be. It could be anything. It's just a matter of taking one thing and learning it for that day. It's just, it all comes back to as a mental exercise, a mental training. It's nice to have that information and have that experience and know something about something, of course, but it really is, for me, as a mental exercise. I've noticed myself starting to incorporate more mental activity, more mental training, as well as the physical training, as well as the health and diet training. Again, this is all to kind of wrap up into a better way of life, more control of my life. But I think that's it for today. I just want to make a quick one. Feeling a little bit off, feeling like I want some information. I want something to come to me. I want a refresher. I want something to get me going again. However, one thing I have noted is I've been having a lot more fun. I'm not as worried about worried isn't the right word, but I'm not as I don't take into too much the thought of how other people view me, or how I'm how I appear or anything like that. I feel very free. Already 2 months into it, the activities that I've been doing, I feel like I can say anything to anyone. I can do anything I want. And again, it's not in a negative way. It's not causing problems or anything like that. But just having the freedom to really express myself, have some fun, enjoy myself. I enjoy being a little bit eccentric and a little bit of an idiot, and that's opened up so much in the last 2 months as far as some of the fun that I've been able to have that I wouldn't have allowed myself to have because of a self-consciousness that was there before. That self-consciousness, I wouldn't say the self-conscious has gone away. What I would say is that the self-conscious has grown so strong. I'm so aware, so much more aware of myself, that it is a self-conscious. It's me knowing myself, knowing who I am, and accepting and loving myself for that, and encouraging myself, versus what we refer to as the self-conscious, being conscious of yourself through other people's eyes. It's a different thing than that. Now it's new, and it's uplifting, and it's a new form of being self-conscious, and I think it's the correct form for me. It's really been beneficial to get to know myself a little bit better, to get to enjoy myself a little bit better, to really understand that the world is mine to do what I want, to make what I want for myself, and it's all mine to kind of bounce off of, and just enjoy. It's like looking at a big playground. It's what do I want to ride next? What do I want to try out? So it's kind of refreshing. I feel like a kid again, and I have a lot of the innocence of that you have when you're a kid. Nobody tells you can't do this, nobody tells you can't do that, and I can feel my mind kind of regressing to that freedom that we have in our youth, and that's exciting to me. That feels really good. So that's kind of cool to get that out. I was thinking about that earlier today, but anyway, that's day 62. Hey, what are you doing today? And we'll leave it at that. Just kind of feeling good, needing a refresher, staying focused, and glad everything is going together. So that's it. Hey, what are you doing today?